It was like
Okay.
almost like 180, 180 over 180,
Ooh.
something like that. So it just went so going so high.
Okay.
So I took that hip replacement pill just to try to get it down low until I can get my body back together. So I don't want to take no medication. That's the thing about it,
Most certainly, but you might have to, you got to watch with that. Well, no, depending on what you do, you got to watch with coming off your meds, right? Like, there's a smart way to come off your meds, and there's obviously a detrimental way to come off your meds, right?
That's right. That's like right now I'm not even taking no herbs. I had a girl making my herbs one time,
Okay.
and that was pretty good, stuff like that. I was buying it from her. Even though I was on YouTube, I saw looking at every herb that was on YouTube.
What kind of herbs were you looking at on YouTube, may I ask?
I didn't buy it.
No, no, just looking at them. I'm just trying to see where you're looking. I'm trying to give you a better avenue to potentially look in if you feel so inclined. So I'm just wondering, what kind of herbs are you familiar with? What kind of herbs are they potentially sending you from Jamaica? And obviously, what kind of herbs are you looking for from me?
Um, you said what kind of herbs? I'm just looking for herbs that's good for the body.
Okay, so you want a formula from me, right? You want.
I think any herb you can look it up and see basically what's the beneficial of it.
Yeah, but then you gotta believe people who would rather push like a jab or something like that. You see what I mean? But like they tell you right on the herb thing that there's no clinical studies done, right? And then you're gonna believe all this stuff that sounds like a clinical study, right? You see what I'm saying? So when you go on these things, you know that anybody could make those stats up, first of all, right? You know how the internet works. Wikipedia is famous for, not being the greatest source of information. But, YouTube, everybody's, I call it YouTube University. Everybody's a pro and stuff like this. This is why in that SEBI group that we're in, I'm not allowed to just go and start saying, take this, take that, take that, take that, because anybody who's actually got a chartered or license or went to school and is a member of, say, the Ontario Herbalist Association or any kind of body like that that's governing, they're not really allowed to go in there and say what you can take. So you can surmise that there's a lot of amateurs or people who are just watching a video and they're giving you this kind of information. And I would hate to, you know what I mean? I'm not saying you can't take it because a lot of it is, palatable. But I would take that with a grain of salt, is what I would say, because anybody who's worth their salt, like me, you see me. I'm guessing you saw the post that I was talking to another lady, and I didn't suggest anything. I just laid out my credentials, my resume, put out a few videos of the herbs, put a picture up of the place where I studied, and that's where I'm standing on. And anybody who wants to come filter in like you just did, now we got to do either a consultation. Or I can sell individual herbs all day, but I can't nobody's allowed to put formulas together in Canada, at least. Especially if I'm sending to the USA, because now I'm dealing with the FDA, and they will have my high yellow ass doing some time down there. And you know what I mean? For whatever reason, if I don't come correct, right? So that's why I usually work with the UK and Canada. And I do United States, but I got to be very, very careful because the FDA don't play.
I know.
So I'm just feeling you out and seeing, because when you say ATL,
It's from Jamaica.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
had to put a certain name on his, even for it to be shipped here.
Yeah, you see that? Yeah, my face is on the package. That's why. My face on the package. I'm not one of these people who's hiding behind alkaline this or that. I got my face on the package. So when they want to come ask me, snoop around, or try to, kick dust up for something I did, that's why I got to be precise and cross my T's, dot my I's, and I'll be on my P's and Q's if you know what I'm saying. Most certainly.
Yeah, you have to. So
Most certainly.
So what do you feel though that would be good as for for the cancer, for the tumors, and for high blood pressure? This is what I'm looking for.
Well, obviously the sea moss, but I'd like to see your sea moss and see what it looks like, because again, I wouldn't use the Honduran or Jamaican species. I would use the top shelf, which would be the North Atlantic grown sea moss. I would use herbs such as adaptogens, which would be stuff like what's a good adaptogen herb? Well, I would use carminatives first, cayenne, pepper, and those kind of things. I would have to hear what's going on in there and what the diet. I gotta really. I work. I'm gonna be honest with you. I work with the diet. You know what I mean? When you tell me what you're eating, then I know what my job is and what systems I have to attack. But just off the bat, I would say nutritive formulas, things like nettles. I would say things like obviously the sea moss. I would say things like proper sarsaparilla. I would say things like obviously burdock. Pau d'arco would be the best actually for cancer and fibroids. I would go with pau d'arco, red lapacho, tabubia, definitely. No thyroid issues.
So that's the thing about it. Every time I go get tested, it don't come through. But my girlfriend, she has thyroid problems.
Underactive or overactive, may I ask?
They just diagnosed her with those. But see, the thing about it is, I want to gain weight, and she was like, "Well, she seen me too." So, "Well, you was smaller than me. How you might have a thyroid problem?" So I've been trying to, but they never diagnosed me with it. But I know that my body's not the same.
You can feel that. You can feel that. You can feel something's out of whack.
I can feel it, yeah.
Yeah. So your body's talking to you, okay? And we gonna try our best to get to the bottom of that. Because anytime the body's talking to you, that's what I'm schooled at. I'm schooled at listening to the body. That's why when you ask me what kind of herbs I'm trying to suggest, I need to hear what your body's saying. You know what I mean? And right now, what I hear your body saying is potential thyroid because of the weight, but it's also getting fed petroleum-based pharmaceuticals. So definitely you're in need of a nutrient formula, probably a heavy metal detox. You eat fish?
Yeah, because I had broke my ankle before, but I do have screws in the.
Okay, that's okay. We gonna strengthen that.
Metal and stuff like that too. But I was just thinking about that too.
Okay.
And then the strain that I get, like when I'm standing up to even walk, even try to exercise, even when I'm walking around my subdivision, it's the tide that come and the strain that come in my body.
Okay.
That like I can't stop. Like, oh God,
Okay.
This is what I'm feeling, and this is something I think you could feel before.
How long have you been feeling this for? How long have you been feeling this for, please and thank you?
I think this year.
Okay, so within the last 12 months, you've started to, hold on one second, please.